Dave Meyer with BizzyWeb. Welcome to Build Your Marketing Toolkit, Grow Your Business with Email and Social. I'm Dave Meyer with BizzyWeb, and I'm excited to have you here as we talk about how to grow your marketing using some of the most common tools available. That's constant contact and email marketing, social media marketing with things like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google+, and of course your website. I am Dave Meyer. Here's how to reach us. And down at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a link. That's BizzyWeb.com/cc. That's how to join us and get into our account in order to get access to a special offer that we'll talk more about at the end of this event. If you dial us up at 612-4BIZZY-O, 612-424-9990, you can ask questions and get more information about what's going on today. And if you are having questions or having problems getting access, that's the way to go as well. As we go in here, if you're joining and you would like to ask questions, there's an easy way to do that. I'm going to click over to our event today. And if you're watching live in this window, or if you've maximized this, you may want to go back to this page by going to the BizzyWeb homepage, scrolling down to the bottom and clicking, or going into this page and hitting refresh if you've joined it before. There's a link right here that says Google Plus page. If you click that Google Plus page link, it's going to take you into this window. And you'll notice right here that it says Q&A and live. We have a bunch of viewers here, so I want to give you all the opportunity to ask questions. If you click on this button right here, or click into this window, it's going to open up in a new window. I'm going to mute this so that it doesn't echo in our ears. But if you click the Ask a New Question button, you can ask a question here. I'll be switching back and forth at various times during the event. And so if you do have questions, that's the best way to ask those questions. So go ahead and log those. And again, we'll be answering them as you go. You do need to have a Google Plus account, or at least a Gmail account of some sort, in order to get in and ask those questions. But again, if you do need to get some help with that, you can dial us up. You can get a hold of me here, or go to sales@bizzyweb.com. Or of course, you can go to bizzyweb.com/cc, or dial us at 612-424-9990 to get access to those questions and get help with logging in. Today we're going to talk about some things that you can do with Constant Contact, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about what you can do with Constant Contact. First, everything that you need inside of online marketing, including newsletters and announcements, offers and promotions, feedback and surveys, and of course events and registrations, you can do with Constant Contact's Toolkit. And so if you're interested in any of that, please do get a hold of us. You can go to the link down at the bottom for more details and information, or go ahead and register right up. And we do have a special offer. You'll get a free template with your website design for your email marketing if you log in through that bizzyweb.com/cc link and register and join Constant Contact today. All right, so as we get in here, let's talk a little bit about what BizzyWeb does. We're an online marketing and WordPress web design company. Here's some examples of our work, of course, and some of the things that we do. What we specialize in is building websites that seamlessly integrate with all facets of online marketing. So you're going to hear a little bit about how your marketing toolkit can help you grow your business. Your website, we believe, is one of the most important parts of that. It's the hub on which everything else centers. So if you haven't looked at your website in a little while, in particular, if your website isn't mobile responsive yet, please do give us a call. All right, here's our agenda for the day. We're going to talk about marketing for today and what the difference is between what things used to do and how it goes now, how engagement works, the act of engaging and connecting with your relevant audiences. And then we're going to get into campaigns that drive action and things that you need to know. So as you're looking at this and how things work, how to make your marketing work for you, that's what we're going to cover today. And again, be sure to ask questions if you do have those, and you can do that through the link from bizzyweb.com, and just click on that Google Hangout link, ask those questions, and I'll attend to those at different times during today's event. All right, let's talk about marketing for today. First, we need to figure out where you are and how things work. You know, are you already out there? Do you have a lot of things that you're already doing? You know, you may be on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And if you're doing that, kudos and congratulations. Make sure that you're using corporate or company pages in particular for Facebook and LinkedIn. There's no difference between personal and corporate accounts on Twitter, of course, but make sure that you're holding those and using them appropriately. And we'll talk a little bit about how that works. You may be advanced and have Pinterest, Instagram, or even YouTube videos, but the one thing that everyone continues to use is email. So if you haven't looked at your email account and your email outreach efforts in a while, we've got a lot of things to talk about today. And so hang on with me. At its core, marketing is really about eliciting a physical response. You're trying to get people to do something. So you're going to click something and you're going to deliver something to your clients or to your prospects, and you're going to ask them to do something back. Today, online marketing is really more about conversations than it is about broadcasting. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a few slides. But the core thing that you need to know is that you're looking for a response. You're looking for people to engage with you, to click, to follow you, or to take the next step. That response needs to be measurable. So you're going to be looking for people to either click or download, come to your office or store, schedule a new session with you, donate, or of course call. You know, if you're a nonprofit or if you're a for-profit organization, you're still trying to get people to do something. And there are probably a few different levels of interaction that you're looking for. Of course, most of us want to increase our sales, but it can't always just be about trying to sell, or you're going to see your engagement drop through the floor. So make sure that you have different things that you ask people to do. It might be as simple as just liking you on Facebook or registering for your email newsletter. When you do that, you can then flip the funnel. And this is where we were talking about a little bit earlier with the way marketing has really changed. It used to be that you would drive marketing down to your customers by engaging with large venues. You would do a big email marketing campaign to as many people as you could buy in a list, or you would grab a zip code and emails or and mail physically something to them, take out a radio spot or a TV ad, and then the more you spent, the more likely you were to get a response from someone just from the simple act of canvassing as large as possible for a market. It's really flipped on its edge now, where we're starting to work with people that we already have and building up. So as you look at that, you want to keep your existing clients, convert them more, and then find new clients through referrals and connections. It's easy to do this in email marketing in particular, but certainly in all levels of marketing and on your website, you can just ask people to forward and share. Your best source of new referrals, and we'll talk about this more, but your best source of new referrals is people who already know you. Your customers, especially if you're doing what you should be and doing a great job in your business, your customers and your clients are going to be your fans, and they're going to be the easiest people to help you grow your business. They already know you, they already love you. Make it as easy as possible for people to share. And there's buttons if you're putting your email marketing together correctly, or any of your marketing. If people do like you, they can forward you on to Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google+, whatever, or just like you and forward that on and connect. Just make it as easy as possible to share. So let's talk about engagement. I'm going to switch over 1 second, just make sure that we don't have any questions. Video is saying error occurred. And so Charlene, if you do have an issue with your video, go ahead and click refresh, because everything is working on our side. I have team members standing by, and they're telling me that my video feed is going well. But if you're having an issue, be sure to please refresh and see if that works. And hopefully that'll stay up. And if you are continuing to have issues, go ahead and give us a call at the phone number that's on the bottom of our slides. And again, that's 612-424-9990. Moving on, engagement is the new word of mouth. So when I talk about engagement and marketing, just think of that as the same thing that used to happen over your fence with your neighbors. You used to be able to talk to people and connect with folks. Wasn't that nice? You could just reach out and connect with folks face to face. Our world has really grown bigger, and a lot of the things that we do nowadays can really help us in ways that we never had available before. You know, you used to have to go to every networking group in the entire universe in order to make your business grow. Now you can focus your time and attention more on electronic methods of information to let people, like on Facebook, Twitter, email marketing, or on Pinterest, reach out to you and connect with you. It really lets folks eavesdrop in on the conversations that you're already having. So if you're connecting and engaging with folks in your online marketing, it really makes it easy for folks to see what you're already saying and to decide if they want to work more with you. Engagement marketing is really one of the best ways to grow your business because you already know most of the people that you're working with. So 90% of the folks in your business are current customers. And you get about 10% of your marketing reaching new business and trying to reach out to those. But as we look at this, really out of that new business, 90% of that new business comes from word of mouth, and 10% are completely new prospects. Most folks really spend a lot of time trying to build those new prospects to buy lists. But if you look at this from a grand scheme of things perspective, only 1% of an average business's new business is directly considered new prospects. So you're only going to reach about 1% of those folks at any given time. So why not focus on the other 99%? And that's where engagement marketing comes in. What that might look like in day-to-day interactions is if you're a business, you're going to provide a wow experience. When you provide that great experience, that might tell someone that they want to work with you or let them share that great experience. You want to let them stay in touch with you so that they can continue to share the good news and to get more information about you. If people already like you, they're going to want to work with more of your products and services or do more with you. That lets people engage with you and connect out with you so that they really can continue to grow your business or take the next step, including driving that social visibility. So if people already know you, they had that wow experience, they're staying in touch with you, they've registered for your email newsletter, they like you on Facebook and they're following you on Twitter or any of the above really, that will drive that social visibility. And if folks that happen across you can read that interaction or see who you are as a company and the types of information that you publish, that'll lead to driving new prospects into your business. So as you look at that, that's really the entire context of engagement marketing, is to drive new prospects by connecting with people that you already know and that you're already working with. With small business, you really have an advantage because you can be yourself. You can be your authentic self. It's harder for a Coca-Cola or a Microsoft to have a specific brand or a specific voice because there's just so many folks and so many different business lines in that organization. However, if you're a mom and pop shop, or if you're a small nonprofit, or even a medium-sized business that does something very specific very well, you have an authentic voice that you can publish your content through. People want to engage with you, they already know you, and they want to grow through working with you. And by focusing on what you do for them, that lets you drive that result. So let's talk about campaigns that drive results. And just skipping over very quickly, I don't see any new questions, so I'll go ahead again. And if you haven't logged into this, if you click on the Google Plus link, you'll get to a window that looks like this, and you'll be able to ask new questions by clicking that button. And go ahead and click in, and we'd love to get those questions as we look. We have a whole bundle of people watching online, so excited to talk to you all and answer your questions about marketing. All right, so in campaigns that drive results, what are campaigns? Well, campaigns are really ways that we specifically reach out and engage with people by connecting with them in some new way. We have an email marketing list, or we have a group of folks that we already know, and we're going to push content to those folks. The more we can push content out to those people and specifically give them next steps to take, we're going to pull a response back. Online marketing now is often referred to as conversation marketing, especially in social media, because we're looking for people to connect out and have conversations with them. We're offering up helpful hints, tips, and interesting information. We're asking them what their opinions are. With Constant Contact, you can do surveys and hold events and specifically ask people to do something physical. And if you do that well, that'll help you grow your business. There's a bunch of different types of campaigns inside of here. I'm going to breeze through these quickly at first, and then I'm going to go into a little bit more detail on each. So here's the types of campaigns that you can run. There's newsletters and announcements, special deals and offers, online surveys and polls, and event invites and updates. So out of all of these, let's go into a little bit more detail on each of them. Newsletters and announcements are really ways that you can help reach out and send emails to the different folks that matter most to you. You know, that's the social sharing buttons and the things that you can use to reach out to people on a regular basis. That's over on the left inside of there. Constant Contact has this built right into it. Makes it super easy to grow and share that newsletter. It also lets you share via social, and that button on this email is up on the top up here. So if you look at that, and there's always ways that you can keep growing your list and keep reaching out and letting people engage with you wherever they prefer to spend their time. If they happen upon you and they found you via email, they might be huge Facebookers or big on Pinterest or big Twitter fans or Google Plusers. And so make sure that you can share that content and let people share the helpful tips, tricks, and ideas that you're sharing in your email marketing easily. You can also, and one of the things that you need to make sure to do is to place your logo at the top of the screen and put your name in text. And we talk about this in some of our other webinars. So email marketing, our introduction really talks about how to properly format an email and a subject line. But if you're interested in that, it came out, the last one I believe was in mid-January at BizzyWeb.com/events. You can just go back in time and click to review that article. But there's all kinds of ways that you can properly format each email marketing piece. You can also tease articles with read more links. If you see on here, the little orange things that say sign up today or learn more at the bottom of the first article inside of there, you know, that helps drive engagement to your website. And that links, or those links and that engagement on your website also helps improve your search engine rankings because you've got additional traffic from unique sources coming to your website. It also lets you keep key actions, or you need to keep key actions above the scroll line. And in particular, this is important with mobile versions of emails. And so there's a big red button at the bottom of this one. And so make sure that you connect with that and make it very easy. Again, you want to have that be in text and via an image so that it's very easy and one thumb clickable so that people can reach out and do what they need to do with you. All right. Finally, you can add your own social links at the bottom. And so if you see this down here, you can link to your Facebook page, your Twitter account, your LinkedIn, and have people reach out to you. Let's next talk about special offers and deals. So special offers you can send out with an email over push. This is, you know, a coupon or a special deal that's offered up. Constant Contact has a great way to build this into you. And so you can just build this out and refer across many different networks. You can encourage that share again, like you did in your email newsletters. And you can also collect money right on the spot with this. You can connect it up with PayPal or with another network and ask people to go ahead and take that next step. It kind of takes a little bit of the weight off of your in-person team if you're already connecting out and collecting that money or using this as a kind of ad hoc e-commerce platform. The nice thing about this is that it lets you track everything so you can see what the click-through rate is, what times of day people are most engaged with your marketing. And again, in our newsletters and announcements set of BizzyWebinars from middle of last month or middle of January, we talked in specific on how to do that and how to measure the different levels or the best times and the best types of content to use. Again, don't be afraid and don't forget to add your links so that people can connect out with your special deals and offers. You also may want to do a survey and poll. With surveys, you can push those out with email and social media. You can connect out and really find out what people are thinking. You can add that link on your website. You can brand it with your logo. And, you know, the one thing to think about on this is that it's really tempting to ask tons and tons of questions. Don't ask too many because you don't want to overwhelm people, and you'll find that your engagement rate and the amount of responses you get plummets when you get more than 4 or 5 real questions. Now, you can be a little bit tricky and ask 2 or 3 part questions, where if people answer yes or no on something, it would give them slightly different responses for the next step. But the key is, don't ask too many, and you really need to listen to that feedback and then engage at the next level when you have that connection with someone. So if someone has said that they really don't like something, or that they really do like something that you're asking about, make sure that you take it to the next step and really ask them what they want to do next, or offer them special deals or special connections, or reach out to them depending on how they respond. Events, invites, and updates. You can push that again out with social media. You want to keep your details very simple and clear. Again, you want this to be browsable and understandable from a mobile device. About 50 to 60% of the email we read is now at least browsed on our mobile devices, on our phones or tablets. And most of them actually do happen on phones, and those tend to be smaller than 5-inch screens. So know that you need to connect out and make it very, very simple and clear. You can create an event homepage right through Constant Contact or other worthwhile tools. And the key is to make your RSVP easy to find and easy to click. This page has a big circle where it says reserve tickets, and make sure that you have that link, that button right up at the top, so that people can just get right in. If they already know that you're doing the event, make it as simple as possible for them to take that next step. Finally, you can manage this all online, and you can do signups, payments, and check-ins with all of these. So that's the big 4 types. Now let's talk about some goals inside of that marketing. And before I do, I'm just going to switch back over. Looks like we're good on questions, so I'm going to keep going. Your goals with any online marketing should be the broader section of what you're really trying to accomplish as a business. So is it reach new customers or donors, drive repeat business, nurture leads and relationships, engage members, advocates, or volunteers, or even to increase donations or revenue in your organization? Those are the big goals, or the overarching things that you're trying to do. And then you're going to drill down inside of your actual marketing with specific objectives. So specific objectives inside of your chosen goal might be to drive donations this month, deliver content for trade show leads, or fill seats on a specific event. And so if you have fill seats on a specific event, you're going to want to measure and connect up to see if that actually worked. So there's 3 questions to ask if you are using a good objective. First, will achieving this objective help your business grow? Second, is the objective obtainable? Can you actually get there? If you have an objective to reach every red-blooded American female in the state of Utah, is that really possible? Probably not. 3, how will you measure it, or your progress towards it? So unless you can measure in some physical manner what your objective is doing, and if you're actually getting there, or if you're moving the needle, so to speak, then you need to probably think about a more specific way to go after that objective, or retool your objective altogether. As you're thinking about this, here's some things that you need to know about your online marketing. First, you can absolutely do all of this. Especially with Constant Contact, there's one toolkit that gives you everything that we were talking about already. There's also lots of other tools that are available out there. If you're not a Constant Contact person, first, I believe you should be, but second, there are lots of tools out there that'll let you enact and engage with people. But the thing is, you have to actually do something in order to go there, or in order to get a specific response. So don't be afraid to take that first step. You just got to start where you are. And so ask where your customers and your relationships are already living. That's where you want to focus first. You might already have an email marketing list. You might already be on Facebook. And of course, I hope you have a website. But if you have all of that, maybe you're going to add on Twitter next and take that on to the next level. And maybe you'll get onto your blog and start connecting out, or start doing coupons or special deals and offers. Next up, you might want to try to reach out in some mobile versions and connect out to make sure that you're actively engaging people where they're spending their time. And then finally, you might want to try an event or schedule something out. You can see that this looks very complicated and terrible, but if you just start moving forward, then you can build out all of your online marketing and have a fully featured, fully functioning online marketing system. So how to get to this with everything? Here's your first steps. First, just go ahead and get your contact list together. Start with the first 5 people. Big deal, no big deal on how to reach out to those folks. They might be family and friends. The key is, unless you start doing it, you're not going to be able to get better. So send them an email campaign monthly. Make sure that you engage them and that you're publishing things that are helpful and interesting to that target market. So your email is what's going to be your first step. And then if you're new to social, go ahead and fill in all of those fields and be consistent. And then you can do Facebook and Twitter and do some outreach, and then add some starter content to your website and to your online marketing with frequently asked questions, the things that your clients are constantly asking you about, your elevator pitch and how you tell people why they should be interested in you. Be sure to feature a lot of pictures. And again, make sure that you're making that picture directly relate to doing something and giving people the easiest possible path to taking the next step. And make sure you link out and let people follow, either fan you or link to your best customers. So connect out with all those folks. And you can actively build your list by reaching out to those folks and following people on Twitter that you already know, or liking your fans, or connecting out to people that follow you on Facebook or that like you on Facebook. So take those steps. The next thing you're going to want to do is grow that list. So what do you need to do to grow your list? There's a lot. And as a matter of fact, we have an entire BizzyWebinar on this. So again, look through our past few months of articles. I think that one was from early February. And so if you just drill back through BizzyWeb.com/events, you'll be able to see all of this. But adding join your list to your website, there's an easy way that you can do this in Constant Contact, but any tool worth its salt is going to have a way to input on your website and have folks join your list. You might want to add your email list or a link to your email list in your signature. Again, Constant Contact has a very easy way to do that, but so do a lot of other tools. You might want to sign up text to join, and there's an easy way to do that. There's some more details on that if you want at the end of this event. Or just get them on Facebook. There's a Facebook app that you can add, again, through Constant Contact's Toolkit to take that next step. However, it doesn't all have to be crazy high-tech stuff. Maybe just create a paper form and have people fill out their information, and then you can add them by hand and keep connecting with them. The key is to just ask. If you don't ask, you're not going to get anywhere. So start somewhere, even if it's just your friends and family. There are some easy ways to automate this, of course. So wherever you can, you can automate your marketing and connect out. You might want to set up a welcome and update email, something like this. When they register at first, you can just send them a quick note telling them thank you and hello. You might want to try scheduling those campaigns out so that you're reaching out on a regular basis. So if you have something like this, if you're doing regular Facebook posts or regular email marketing, you can schedule those to go out any number of days and ways. And you can create a series using an autoresponder. This is available to Constant Contact in the Professional Kit and up. But if you have this, or if you're using a tool like Hootsuite or some others, you can really reach out and schedule things out so that you're hitting folks with a number of messages designed to, again, begin that engagement, begin that conversation so that people can begin to take the next step with you. You can use a scheduling tool for social engagement, and I already talked about this a little bit, but tools like Hootsuite or Constant Contact owned Market Me Suite, which is really, really cool, will let you do that pretty simply. The key is make sure you listen and respond as well. What they used to tell us when we were starting our exercise campaigns is that you had to exercise 3 to 5 times a week, 20 minutes at a time. Well, same thing should go for your online marketing. Just take a little bit of time, set aside some time on your calendar to dedicate to growing your business online. The key thing that you have to keep reminding yourself is, yes, you may need to be sitting in front of a computer and typing away things and thinking about objectives and goals and all kinds of things that are less urgent than the day-to-day business that you're attending to. But if you don't do this, you won't keep your leads engaging and connecting and converting through your marketing. So you need to keep building that. The good news is that you can repurpose all of this stuff. So for example, Boys and Girls Club, this is their website post. They followed that up with an email marketing tool. Note the share buttons on here that went into that email that reached out to folks, that went into their Facebook page, connected out on Twitter. And so all of this can be cross-posted. One of the coolest things that BizzyWeb does for our clients is if you have a website designed or handled by BizzyWeb, we will actually build your website so that it'll automatically publish those notes on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, and of course in your email marketing, all with the one act of publishing to your website. So if you're short on time and long on wanting to get things done, make sure that you talk to us when you connect with us at the end of this event. All right, so here's something to think about. We've been talking about a lot of online marketing. One of the key things to note is that mobile versions of websites and emails are very, very important. Out of the 7 billion people on the planet now, 4.8 billion have a mobile phone. What's really crazy about that is only 4.2 billion people own a toothbrush. So there you go. We should probably figure out some iPhone case that has a toothbrush built into it to help even those scores. But think about what your online marketing is really doing. When people are sending out emails, 50% of the messages that are consumed via email are consumed on mobile devices. So the key thing to take away from that is that less is more. Make sure you get right to the point. Make sure you engage people. We talk in another constant contact marketing event that there's a 2-2-2 rule in marketing. In your subject lines, you should have the first 2 words get right to the point. They should be able to get that idea or get what they need to do within the first 2 seconds of reading your email. And you have to tell them what they can do today. So 2 words, 2 seconds, today. And that's how you'll get right to the point and start seeing real results with your online marketing. I'm going to switch over just one more second and see if we have any more questions. Sounds like we're good. So again, make sure to ask those questions if you'd like to get more details. As we look at this, the key thing is that if you're not measuring, you're really not marketing. So make sure that you take advantage of all of the tools that are available inside of these tool suites to look at how everything that you're doing is working. You know, in Constant Contact, for example, you can see email reports. You can get how many click-throughs have been happening, how many people are connecting, how many people are opening your messages, and measure if it's going up or down. Bounced emails and exporting those into databases that help you track this over time will help you to kind of engage and see if all of this stuff is really working for you. So if that's working for you, then you know that you should be doing more. You can take that, here's a simple page over at Constant Contact. You can go by how many engagements you've had, how much revenue you've driven, and how many total contacts. And you can see if that's gone up or down, if it's trending correctly. And the key thing is you always want to make sure that you're trending toward what you're trying to accomplish. Open rates aren't everything. Having the most massive email marketing list in the world, again, isn't everything. What you need to focus on and what you need to drive toward is what matters most in your business. So is it building a larger list so that you can continue to connect and engage with those folks? Is it driving sales, which is probably the end result for most folks? Or is it just building as wide a net as possible so that, again, you can connect with new leads via your existing 99%? What small business marketing isn't about is just looking good. So don't focus on making sure that everything's completely perfect. One of the things that you really do have as an advantage is that you just get to be you in your marketing. So don't sweat it and think you need to match folks that have millions and billions of dollars to spend on their marketing campaigns. What marketing really is nurturing relationships, delivering on your promise, and then getting measurable results. If you're getting measurable results, then you know that you can continue to do more. And this is where Constant Contact can come in. Some of you may see a Constant Contact toolkit like this. The newest version looks like this. So you'll probably see that if you've joined in the past 6 months or so. The key thing is that this is very easy and manageable inside of your marketing. There's also all sorts of easy ways to build and grow your own marketing through your website. And if you're interested in that, again, go to the link at the bottom of the page here and go to BizzyWeb.com/cc. If anyone signs up through Constant Contact or for Constant Contact today, using that link on that page, you'll automatically get a brand new template based on your website for your email marketing. And the ones that we've worked on have been just absolutely gorgeous. Constant Contact actually partners with us and helps us with that. I am an authorized local expert at Constant Contact. And what that lets me do is give you special deals and offers on things like this, in addition to just being able to deliver this type of training. If you want to get a hold of us, again, here's what to do. Go to BizzyWeb.com/cc for that free template design offer. And I'm going to go through and just click on a few more slides, and then I'm going to get back into Q&A. So again, make sure that you're logging those questions if you have specific questions, and I'll answer those here. If you're interested in Constant Contact, again, you can take it for a spin. There's a free trial period that you can do. And then within the first 60 days, go ahead and upgrade, downgrade, or cancel, and there won't be any additional charge for you. This is completely risk-free for you. Once you get into it, it's $45 a month for the Essential Kit, which does everything that we talked about today. The Ultimate Kit will get you all of that, plus a dedicated coach that you'll call, that you'll be able to connect with and help you to grow your online marketing. And if you want more details, now here's the difference between each of them. The basic, which is $20 a month, it really doesn't include anything other than the general email. Once you want to get into the full toolkit and have the events and surveys and local page and social outreach things, that's where Essential comes in. And again, the big difference is the personal marketing coach, which is a dedicated marketing expert who knows your business and that can give you customized advice. And again, even at $195 a month, that's an absolute screaming bargain for the type of support you're going to get to help you grow your business. Marketing is an investment in helping you grow your business. If you look at your marketing as a cost or a line item, you're going to throttle the growth of your organization. You have to be interested and understand that marketing is measuring, and unless you're spending, it's going to be hard to earn. And the key thing is that if you measure really well, you can make good bets, good choices that'll help you grow with the absolute minimum investment. But the key is you do have to invest if you want to grow your business. All right, in summary, reminder that BizzyWeb is a web design company that focuses on all of these things. Everything that we talked about, all of the social media outreach and email marketing can be driven right from your website. So if you'd like to save time and energy on growing your business, please get a hold of us today. We also host all of our own websites. And if you have a WordPress powered website and would like us to help manage and maintain that for you, we'll actually monitor your website for you for uptime, make sure to scan it against malware to make sure that no hackers or nefarious people are trying to get into your website. And then you also have 3 hours of our time every year to manage, maintain, and update anything on your website that you need. So if you have questions, if you need support, if you just want someone to help guide you or fix something on your site, BizzyWeb does that for you as part of our hosting kits. Online marketing is, of course, what we've been talking about today. And if you want someone to actively manage this for you, then BizzyWeb can help you with that. If you're interested in more, we've got a lot of really cool events coming up in the next month. Next week, Wednesday, we're talking about how to speed up your website. The Wednesday following is event marketing and registration. And following is online video and your website. If you're local to the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, I have a leadership academy that I'm running on Friday the 13th. We're working with SCORE in St. Paul on Tuesday, the 24th. And we've got a SCORE chapter webinar for anyone at SCORE that's involved with SCORE on the 26th of the month. We're going to talk about how to build your marketing toolkit. And then we're talking about social media 101 in Brainerd if you're up north in Minnesota, and we'll be doing that in person. Finally, if you would like to get more information and have us tell you how to do your online marketing and give you next steps, go to BizzyWeb.com/buzz to fill out your Buzz Report request. We'll look at your website, your search engine optimization, and everything else that you're doing in online marketing and give you solid concrete steps to take to get even better results. So if you'd like that, that's free to anyone that's attending this event. Again, remember, if you sign up for Constant Contact today, you will get a free email template. So be sure to register online for that. Again, last chance for questions. I don't see any yet. If you do have anything that you'd like to cover or have questions with us, go ahead and send us a note at sales@BizzyWeb.com, or you saw my contact information. It's dave.meyer, M-E-Y-E-R, and there's my name on the middle of the screen there. And at BizzyWeb.com is how to reach me. Would welcome your content and would welcome to help you out in any way we can. Again, I am Dave Meyer with BizzyWeb. Thank you so very much for joining us today. And remember, at BizzyWeb, we help you generate buzz without getting stung. Have a great week.